to the 7th season of WVIA's Scholastic Scrimmage, presented by Chesapeake Energy and our partner in education, the Northeastern Educational Intermediate Unit. I'm your co-host, Sarah Marie Polk. Scholastic Scrimmage is a question and answer competition featuring high school students from across the WVIA viewing area. In each program, 2 schools will compete in a tournament-style competition involving districts from the Luzerne, Central Susquehanna, Carbon-Lehigh, and Northeastern Educational Intermediate units for a chance to advance to the finals. The winning team from each of 3 brackets will compete in those finals for a chance to win $1,000, $3,000, or $5,000. WVIA, LIU, and NEIU would like to thank Chesapeake Energy for making this competition possible. Tonight's match features Hanover and Wyoming Valley West. Representing Hanover are Tony Pellegrino, Brianna Good, Shauna Rabus, Jonna McGovern, Tim Saltz, Brad George, and their advisor, Ms. Karen Olszewski. Playing for Valley West are Mara Anastransky, Brian Novitsky, Veronica Zimmerman, Alex Severns, Kayla Gensel, and their advisor, Mr. Chris Wilski. Scholastic Scrimmage is a game of rapid recall of factual information. Let's take a minute and review the rules. The first team to buzz in will have an opportunity to answer the toss-up question. Correct answers to these questions are awarded 10 points, and that team will then receive a 5-point bonus question. If that toss-up answer is incorrect, no points will be deducted, but the question will then rebound to the other team. If the other team answers correctly, they will be given the toss-up points, but will not receive a bonus question. I would now like to introduce host Regina Myers, NEIU Curriculum Specialist. Hi, Regina.
Hello, Sarah. How are you?
I'm great. And yourself?
I'm well, thank you. 2 new teams. I think it's going to be another exciting match.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, why don't we get started?
All right.
Good luck to both teams as we begin with a toss-up in the arts. If you look down the Champs-Élysées from the Arc de Triomphe in downtown Paris, France, you can see what famed art museum? Shauna Hanover.
The Louvre.
The Louvre, Shauna's correct answer, and your bonus Hanover in the arts. Name the type of paint created by mixing pigment with a binder, such as egg yolk.
Plaster.
Plaster is incorrect. It is tempera. Toss-up in language arts. The California Museum in his honor stands near the Redwood Empire Ice Arena he donated. What cartoonist's dog, Spike, was the inspiration for his character, Snoopy? He is Charles Schultz. Toss-up in science. Give the term for the group of people undergoing a research study, which is also something you might do to food to see if you like it. Jonna Hanover.
Taste.
Taste is the answer given, judges. Is that correct?
No.
It is incorrect. Rebound to Valley West. Alex?
Test.
Test is the answer given, judges. Is that acceptable? No, it is not. The specific answer is sample. Toss-up in mathematics. Cher walked 12 feet due east, 8 feet due south, 18 due west, and then 10 directly back to her starting point. She walked around a figure including how many square feet? The correct answer is 120. Toss-up in language arts. After Hercules defeated Antaeus and was trying to sleep, they set his hair on fire and shot small arrows at him until he left them in peace. Identify this group of very small people in myth whose name today is still used for African tribes whose men are all... Alex, Valley West.
Pygmies.
Pygmies, Alex's correct answer, and your bonus Valley West in language arts. What 20th century German author of the plays Mother Courage and Her Children and The Caucasian Chalk Circle once wrote a poem about himself called Poor Bibi? Alex?
Goeth.
I'm sorry?
Goeth.
Goethe is incorrect. It is Bertolt Brecht. Toss-up in current events. This Arizona representative was among at least 17 people shot outside a local grocery store in Arizona on January 8th, 2011, where 6 people were fatally wounded, including United States District Court Judge John Rawl and a young girl. Name this Arizona representative. Brianna Hanover.
Giffords.
Giffords is the correct answer. Brianna and your bonus Hanover in current events. 2 wildfires in this state in June 2011 merged into one runaway 600-square-mile blaze that caused thousands of residents to be evacuated, spread to neighboring New Mexico, and became the largest fire in this state's history, destroying more than 469,000 acres and 31. Name the state.
Yeah, I think so.
California.
California is incorrect. It is Arizona. Toss-up in social studies. After he left the Philippines during World War II, he said, "I shall return." Name this United States general who later moved troops into North Korea during the Korean War before he was fired by Harry Truman. Shauna Hanover.
Douglas MacArthur.
MacArthur's correct answer. Shauna and your bonus Hanover in social studies. It replaces the Treaty of Moscow signed by George W. Bush and is the latest in a series of agreements designed to reduce nuclear weapons. Identify this agreement between the United States and Russia signed by Barack Obama and Dmitry Medvedev. It is the New START Treaty. Toss-up in mathematics. The interior angles in a regular polygon are each 175 degrees. This figure has how many sides? The correct answer is 72. Toss-up in social studies. The Russians made it a capital city in the 1800s to reduce the Swedish influence there, and its downtown still looks...
St. Petersburg.
Alex Valley West is incorrect. St. Petersburg, I'll complete the sentence for Hanover and rebound it, and its downtown still looks a lot like St. Petersburg. Name this city on the Baltic Sea that is the capital and largest city in Finland. No one? The correct answer is Helsinki. Toss-up in the arts. Raised by his Uncle Ben and Aunt May, he defeated the Green Goblin after revealing that his goblin son Harry was a drug addict. Name this webhead created by Stan Lee. Brianna?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is correct answer, and your bonus Hanover in the arts. What often recorded Beatles song contains the lyrics, "Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say"?
Yesterday.
Yesterday is the correct answer, Tony, for your bonus points. Toss up in science. In physics, give the SI unit of inductance. Jana?
Joules.
I'm sorry?
Joules.
Joules is incorrect. Rebound to Valley West. No one? The correct answer is Henry. Toss up in language arts. Give the first name of the sister in the novel Little Women who dies before the end of the book. Shauna Hanover.
Joe.
Joe is incorrect. Rebound to Valley West. No one? It is Beth. Toss up in social studies. Its redesigned featured Hillary Clinton on one of its 2011 covers. Identify this weekly magazine begun by the Washington Post that was once sold for $1 and is now combined with the website The Daily Beast under the editorship of former Vanity Fair editor Tina Brown. Shauna Hanover.
U.S. Weekly.
U.S. Weekly is incorrect. Rebound to Valley West. No one? The correct answer is Newsweek. Toss up in mathematics. An Olympic final race has 10 competitors in it. Near the end of the race, the top 2 runners break away from the pack. How many permutations of finishing order are possible for the remaining racers? Veronica, Valley West.
64.
64 is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. No one? The correct answer is 40.320. Toss up in science. According to Thomas Edison, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% what? Brianna Hanover.
Perspiration.
Perspiration is the correct answer, Brianna, and your bonus Hanover. In science, it can be thought of as acting in both a control plane and a forwarding plane. It may serve as an internet access point and may even provide firewall services. Name this computer device that directs traffic between 2 or more networks and is mass-produced by Cisco. Shauna?
A router?
A router, Shauna's correct answer for your bonus points. Toss up in science. In chemistry, according to Vesper theory, what is the geometric shape of a carbon dioxide molecule? Alex, Valley West.
A polyhedron?
A polyhedron is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. Jonna?
Bent?
Bent is incorrect. It is linear. Toss up in social studies. Give the two-word term for the preferences often given to non-whites in college admissions or job applications. Alex, Valley West.
Affirmative action?
Affirmative action is correct answer, Alex, and your bonus, Valley West, in social studies. Identify the museum within the Smithsonian Institute where you are most likely to find dinosaur bones. No answer? The correct answer is the National Museum of Natural History. Our next toss-up question is a video question taken from American Experience. Let's take a look.
I wanted to stay home and fight that poverty with the family, but my father told me I had to leave. It was very hurting, very badly, but he meant I had to go. I didn't have it in my mind to leave until he told me, go fend for yourself. I cannot afford to have you around any longer.
I left my mammy and pappy at just about the age of 10. Lord, it got me a job working on the levee, toting water for the hard-working men. Walk on, boy. Walk on down the road.
What event in the middle of the 20th century caused the homelessness? Alex, Valley West.
The Great Depression?
The Great Depression, Alex, is a correct answer on your bonus, Valley West, in social studies. To get FCC permission for its latest purchase, it had to agree to provide more internet to schools, libraries, and Spanish speakers, as well as stop managing the website Hulu.com. Name this largest cable operator in America that in 2011 got FCC approval to buy NBC Universal.
Comcast?
Comcast, Alex's correct answer for your bonus points, Valley West. Toss up in the arts. Give the musical term for changing a piece from one key into another. Mara, Valley West.
What is transpose?
Transpose, Mara's correct answer on your bonus, Valley West, in the arts. Musetta, Marcello, and the poet Rodolfo are among the main characters in what Puccini opera that ends with the death of Mimi? No one? The correct answer is La Boheme. Toss up in social studies. Though still the only event created specifically for the modern Olympics and designed to demonstrate the skills of a cavalry officer, it may be dropped from the Olympics because most soldiers now hardly ever use swords or ride horses. Name, Shauna, Hanover.
Fencing?
Fencing is incorrect. I'll complete the question and rebound to Valley West. Name this event that contains 5 separate contests. No one? Mara?
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon is correct answer, Mara, for your rebound points. The sound that you heard means that we have reached the halfway point in our competition. So let's update our score. We have Wyoming Valley West with 55 points and Hanover area with 60. I'm going to turn it over to Sarah, who's going to introduce us to all of you.
Thanks, Regina. That's right. We're going to get to know our students a little bit better here during the halftime of this game, starting off with our team from Hanover area. So Tony, why don't we start off with you? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Maybe any extracurricular activities you're involved in?
I play for the varsity soccer team for our school. I'm in the National Honor Society, and I run track and field.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to forget that one. And what do you like to do outside of school for fun?
I play guitar.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Thank you very much. And Brianna, why don't you tell us, what are you involved in at school?
I'm a member of the varsity swim team and varsity cheerleading team, as well as the National Honor Society, Key Club, and Yearbook, and I take college classes at Wilkes University.
Wow, so you are very, very busy then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you like to do in maybe some of your free time that you might have?
I try to read as much as possible, but I don't have much time during the school year.
Okay, understandably with all that you have going on. Well, thank you very much. Shauna, how about you? What are you involved in at school?
Senior captain of the volleyball team. I run track and field. I'm secretary of the National Honor Society and involved in Key Club.
Wow, another very busy person. And, you know, if you have any free time, what do you like to fill it with?
I really like to read and I'm really interested in art.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. And Jonna, how about you? What are you involved in at school?
I'm a member of the varsity swim team and the varsity track team. I'm the president of the National Honor Society, and I swim on other teams other than Hanover.
Okay, fantastic. And what do you like to do for fun outside of school?
I really like music and going to concerts.
Okay, great. Well, thank you guys very much, and good luck to all of you in the second round. All right, we're going to get to know our team from Valley West a little bit better over here. Let's start off with you, Mara. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Maybe any extracurricular activities you're involved in?
I'm part of the varsity field hockey team and varsity track and field. I'm a member of Key Club, and I work with the newspaper and yearbook.
Okay, great. And what do you like to do outside of school for fun?
I play a lot of field hockey outside of school, like outside of season, and I like to play the piano and read.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. And Brighton, how about you? What are you involved in?
I play soccer for the school, and I'm in the PA Math League Club, and I also do a lot of other soccer outside of school.
Okay, great. And anything else you like to fill your free time with?
I do a lot of soccer.
Okay, so soccer is your thing. Sounds good to me. All right, thank you very much. Veronica, how about you? Any extracurricular activities?
I'm part of the Interim Literary Arts Magazine Club, and I'm also part of Spanish Club and part of National Honor Society.
Okay, great. And what do you like to do for fun?
I love reading and going to movies.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Two of my favorite things, too. Alex, how about you? What are you involved in at school?
I run cross country, and I'm part of the History B/Bowl Club.
Okay, very cool. And what do you like to do for fun?
I generally play Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube, and I also read books.
Nice, a GameCuber. I like that. All right, well, thank you very much. Good luck to all of you in the second round. And Regina, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, Sarah. Great talking to all of you. Good luck to both teams in the second half as we get started with the toss-up in language arts. In the epic of Beowulf, Beowulf's first major battle is against what monster? Veronica, Valley West.
Grendel.
Grendel's correct answer, Veronica, and your bonus, Valley West, in language arts. In his third and final battle, Beowulf is killed by what kind of animal?
An ice dragon?
Ice dragon is the answer given, judges. Is that acceptable? Yes, it is acceptable for your bonus points, Valley West. Toss up in science. If both in a pair are the same, an organism is said to be homozygous for that gene. Usually represented in pairs and found on a locus, a dominant one is typically represented in genetics by a capital letter and a recessive one by a lowercase letter. Give this six-letter word for a version of a gene. Shauna, Hanover.
Hybrid.
Hybrid is incorrect. Rebound to Valley West. No one? The correct answer is allele. Toss up in social studies. Dictator Wojciech Jaruzelski was in charge there in the 1980s before the rise of its labor union Solidarity and the collapse of the Soviet Union. Name this European country whose capital is Warsaw. Alex, Valley West.
Poland.
Poland, Alex, is the correct answer, and your bonus, Valley West, in social studies. Every year since they were signed, America has given huge amounts of foreign aid to both Israel and Egypt. Identify this peace accord brokered in 1979 by Jimmy Carter that bear the name of the presidential retreat in Maryland where they were created.
The Camp David Peace Accords.
Camp David's correct answer, Alex, for your bonus points, Valley West. Toss up in social studies. His son wrote about him in 2011, a book called My Father at 100 that suggests his Alzheimer's disease had begun affecting him during his final term in office. Name this United States, Alex, Valley West.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan's correct answer, Alex, and your bonus, Valley West, in social studies. It was the first to use the electric chair, but not on bank robber Willie Sutton or gangster Lucky Luciano, who both spent time in a cell there. Name this maximum security prison whose location north of New York City gave rise to this phrase, being sent up the river, as a synonym for going to jail. No answer? Okay, the correct answer is Sing Sing. Toss up in language arts. Hard Not to Be King, Free From Snow to Snow, Fire and Ice, New Hampshire, and North of Boston are all poetry collections by what American poet who at John Kennedy's inauguration recited a poem from his collection, Mountain Interval, called The Gift Outright? That was Robert Frost. Toss up in language arts. While living in Concord, Massachusetts in the 19th century, what well-known American author wrote a biography of Franklin Pierce and a mythology collection called Tanglewood Tales? Alex, Valley West.
Thoreau.
Thoreau is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. No one? The correct answer, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Toss-up in the arts. Which co-host of the 2011 Oscars has appeared in films like Love and Other Drugs, Get Smart, and Shauna Hanover?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's correct answer, Shauna, and your bonus, Hanover, in the arts. What movie, directed by Blake Edwards, the late husband of Julie Andrews, featured the song Moon River and Audrey Hepburn as Holly Golightly?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. John is correct answer for your bonus points. Toss up in mathematics. There are 43,560 square feet in 1 acre. 1 cubic foot of water weighs 62.4 pounds. The weight of a 1-inch rainfall on 2 acres is about how many tons? The correct answer is 226. Toss up in science. Its attached area has a coral pink color when healthy, but when unhealthy, it's bright red and bleeds at the slightest touch from a dentist's probe. Name this part. Brianna? Hanover?
Gums.
Your gums, Brianna's correct answer, and your bonus, Hanover, in science. When using a microscope, give the term for the circular light source underneath the stage that allows you to see something through the eyepiece.
Lens.
Lens is incorrect. It is illuminator. Toss up in mathematics. What is the slope of the line described by this equation on the monitor? 4x plus 3y equal, Veronica, Valley West?
-4/3.
-4/3 is correct answer, Veronica, and your bonus, Valley West, in mathematics. There are 7 trails from Nome to Barrow. In how many different ways could you travel from one site to the other and return by a different route?
49.
49 is incorrect. It is 42. Toss up in social studies. Recently, you could buy his first coffin from a California auction house, along with the first draft of his death certificate that lists the cause of death as shot by Jack Rubenstein. Name this man who was shot and killed in Dallas, Texas, just days after he killed John Kennedy. Shauna Hanover.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oswald's correct answer, Shauna, and your bonus, Hanoverian, in social studies. In the early 1900s, what nickname was given to members of the industrial workers of the world?
Blue-collar workers.
Blue-collar workers is incorrect. It is specifically wobblies. Toss up in language arts. What 5-word phrase was used by the prophet Moses when naming his son Gershom and by Robert Heinlein when naming his science fiction novel about Valentine Smith? It was Stranger in a Strange Land. Toss up in the arts. Recent studies show he probably died of trichinosis, which he got in Vienna from his wife Costanza's bad pork chops. What 18th century composer was once thought to have been poisoned by his rival Antonio Salieri? Alex, Valley West.
Mozart.
Mozart, Alex's correct answer, and your bonus, Valley West, in the arts. What worldwide traveler and title character of a Broadway musical tells her nephew Patrick, life is a banquet and most poor suckers are starving to death? No answer? The correct answer is MAME. Toss up in mathematics. A speedboat went 80 miles in 4 hours when traveling at full speed upstream on a river whose current flows at 8 miles per hour. This boat travels how many miles per hour in still water? Brian, Valley West?
12 miles an hour.
12 miles an hour is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. You have 10 seconds.
10 miles an hour?
10 miles an hour is incorrect. It is 28. Toss up in science. Nobel Prize winning chemist Irene Joliet Curie, the daughter of Marie Curie, bombarded aluminum with alpha particles to create an isotope of what chemical element that glows when exposed to oxygen? Alex, Valley West.
Radium.
Radium is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. Shauna?
Neon.
Neon is incorrect. It is phosphorus. Toss up in language arts. A cemetery is a place where you bury dead people. Spell the word cemetery. Veronica, Valley West?
Cemetery.
Is the correct answer, Veronica, and your bonus in language arts, Valley West. In medical terms, a thrombosis is a fancy term for a blood clot. Spell the word thrombosis.
THROMBOSIS.
Is the correct answer, Alex, for your bonus points. Toss up in social studies. Give the term for a government system often used in Europe in the 1700s where the king has all the power. Brianna, Hanover.
Monarchy.
Monarchy is incorrect. Rebounds of Valley West. No one? Alex?
What is a constitutional monarchy?
Constitutional monarchy is also incorrect. It is absolutism. Toss up in language arts. What two-word Latin phrase meaning for the good of the public is often used? Alex, Valley West.
Pro bono?
Pro bono is correct answer, Alex, and your bonus, Valley West, in language arts. What two-word Latin phrase describes public remarks made without advance preparation? No answer? The correct answer is ad lib. Toss up in mathematics. In radians per minute, what is the angular speed of the sweep second hand of a clock? The correct answer is 2 pi. Toss up in social studies. Narragansett Bay and the Providence River are located in what eastern state? Shauna, Hanover.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is the correct answer, Shauna, and your bonus Hanover area in social studies. In 1982, Argentina tried to regain these islands from England in a brief war, but failed. Name these small English-speaking islands off the coast of South America.
Galapagos.
Galapagos is incorrect, Brianna. It is Falklands. Toss up in science. Give the chemical formula for potassium difluoride. Maura, Valley West.
KF2.
KF2 is incorrect. Rebound to Hanover. Brianna?
K2F.
Is incorrect as well. It is K2F2. Toss up in language arts. The original of its cover illustration by Garth Williams was sold in 2010 for more than $150,000. Name this children's book by E.B. White, the best-selling ever in a paperback, whose cover features a goose, a sheep, a girl. Alex, Valley West.
Where the sidewalk ends?
Where the sidewalk ends is incorrect. I'll complete. Tony, Hanover.
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web's the correct answer, just in time, Tony, for your rebound points. So that ends our match. Let's update our final score. We have Wyoming Valley West with 140 points and Hanover area with 115 points. Congratulations, Wyoming Valley West. You're the winners of this match. We'll see you at the next round of WVIA's Scholastic Scrimmage. I'm Regina Myers, and for Sarah Marie Polk and myself, thank you for watching.